It's time for Mount Vernon Rams baseball on WMIX, on your radio at AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams baseball is presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski in the 94 Sports Mobile Studios for Mount Vernon Rams baseball. The Rend Lake College pregame show starts now.
And good afternoon. We welcome you to Marion, where the Mount Vernon Rams look to continue their perfection in the South 7 Conference. They are 19-5 overall. They come in South 7, play 6-0. Here against the Marion Wildcats. They are 10-6 on the year, 3-3 in the South 7 Conference. Should be a dandy here this afternoon. Glad to have you with us on WMIX online at mywithersradio.com for your Rend Lake College pregame show. And at Rend Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Visit RLC on the web at rlc.edu. to see how you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny Czerwinski will join me here in just a moment from the Chris Sports Complex, just off of the campus of Marion High School. The Mount Vernon Rams looking for win number 20 on the year, but most importantly, trying to stay perfect in the South 7 Conference. A win would put them at 7-0 and pretty well control their own conference championship destiny. A loss here today wouldn't hinder their chances, however, it might play an interesting factor in the rest of the conference race. We need to go ahead and take a quick break here on the Rend Lake College pregame show. When we come back, we'll talk more about the Mount Vernon Rams and their recent successes. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. We've recently settled into our new Mount Vernon location just off Highway 37, 1 mile south of Veterans Memorial Drive. Come visit us good old boys on the south end of town, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Here at Landers, when we write an estimate, we offer to send it directly to your insurance company to speed up the claim process. We can also put you in a rental vehicle or restore yours. Landers continues to raise the bar and set the standards in the collision repair industry. Lifetime warranties on our repair work and free lifetime detailing ensure that you don't just bring your vehicle to Landers, you become part of our team for life. Our mission is to make sure your vehicle lasts longer with a much higher resale value through quality work using professional finishes. Give us a call to schedule an estimate, a detail, or to schedule your repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call us at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response times, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most, locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Rend Lake College pregame show. Chris Hugo with you today. Jesse Clark is back at the studio. Danny Czerwinski will join me in just a moment. This is your Rend Lake College pregame show, as aforementioned. Of course, at Rend Lake College, you get a education for thousands less. Collegiate education at Rend Lake College. Visit them online at rlc.edu. We'll take a look at the Rams batting order here in just a moment, as they will be the visitors on the scoreboard at Chris Sports Complex, as the 10-6 Marion Wildcats will host the 19-5 Mount Vernon Rams. We will have the national anthem, so we'll replay that last break here on the Rend Lake College pregame show. We'll take a quick break. Honor America. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. We've recently settled into our new Mount Vernon location just off Highway 37, 1 mile south of Veterans Memorial Drive. Come visit us good old boys on the south end of town, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Here at Landers, when we write an estimate, we offer to send it directly to your insurance company to speed up the claim process. We can also put you in a rental vehicle while we restore yours. Landers continues to raise the bar and set the standards in the collision repair industry. Lifetime warranties on our repair work and free lifetime detailing ensure that you don't just bring your vehicle to Landers, you become part of our team for life. Our mission is to make sure your vehicle lasts longer with a much higher resale value through quality work using professional finishes. Give us a call to schedule an estimate, a detail, or to schedule your repair. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call us at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response times, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most. Locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to the Red Lake College pregame show. Red Lake College, you can get a degree in over 100 certificate programs. Red Lake College, you can visit them online at rlc.edu. Red Lake College, where you can get a collegiate education for thousands less. Glad to have you with us on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Or you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. First, we get to know the Rams batting order here this afternoon, presented by Central Christian Church. Leading off is the shortstop, Zach Jones. Landon Thomas wears number 2, is in the 2-hole today. He's your center fielder. Zane Zonders, your third baseman, bats third. Grant Garrett in the cleanup spot today, your catcher. Colin Young is the designated hitter, batting 5th. Batting 6th is the first baseman, Colton Metter. Following him in the 7-hole is Matthew Williams, the second baseman. Clayton Reeves returns to the starting lineup out in left field today. He bats 8th. And rounding out the batting order, batting 9th, is your right fielder, Josh Gately. Glad to have you with us at starting lineup batting order presented by Central Christian Church. You can log on to their website, thenewscentral.com, where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's all online at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people. Of course, Chris Hugo here with you. Jesse Clark is back at the studio. Danny Czerwinski will be here before you know it. Of course, we are getting ready for Mount Vernon Rams baseball today. Beautiful day for baseball after the torrential downpours that came through the King City early this morning. A little bit of peace-sized hail rolled through as well, but thankfully not much, if anything, down here in Williamson County, so we're getting started here today. Back-to-back games against teams from Williamson County here, as the Rams beat Heron yesterday. On the road at Marion today for a South 7 Conference showdown. Other conference action today, I believe, Centralia and Alsop are tangling at Centralia, which means Cahokia and Carbondale are in action today. Location to be determined. We'll get you your forecast for the game here in just a moment. Temperature's about 76 degrees, or at least it will be at first pitch time. Wind should be calm, maybe out of the north at about 5 miles per hour here with sunny skies. So we're glad to have you with us. Meeting that Marion defense here. It'll be Nick Fry out in left field. Kirk Dixon is in center. Aaron Hancock can pitch occasionally. He'll be out in right field today. Chandler Ream is at third base with Colton Carter at short. Jacob Ross is at second base with Brett Bradley at first. Kyle Mitchell will catch your pitcher, Trey Waldrop. Waldrop, of course, pitched the last game between these two teams. Seems like an eternity ago, but the Rams were able to win that one behind a complete game shutout, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that really was forever ago. Trying to look back in the book to find it. Brock Fulkerson had your complete game shutout as the Rams beat Marion 2-0 back at Brennan Klein Memorial Field. Seems like it was eternity ago, but we're going to play this one again here today on a beautiful Thursday afternoon. Of course, we'll have Danny Czerwinski with us in just a moment here on your Lake College pregame show. Umpires today, in case you're wondering, are wearing red, and one of them, believe it or not, is John Downey. He will be manning the infield today. At least I thought I saw him a moment ago. We'll find out in just a little bit. As we're about to get underway, we'll let you know your first pitch time as well here on your Lake College pregame show as it comes to a close here just shortly. About 4:26 now. We'll get started about 4:27 as the last warm-up pitch comes down from the pitcher, Waldrop. He took the loss the last time when these two teams battled back at Brennan Klein's Memorial Field. Rams, of course, won that one 2-0 behind a winning effort from Brock Fulkerson. So Zach Jones will get us started here, the left-handed bat to lead us off against Waldrop. Dimensions here at Marion, you may remember, 300 down the line, 350 in straightaway center. Righty pitcher on the hill here today for the Wildcats. First pitch will come at 4:27, and it's fouled off by Jones, third base side. It is 0-1. 0-1 on Jones. Waldrop looking to get set. Of course, he'll fire out of the windup, and the right-hander will come with the pitch on the 0-1. High that time. Looks like he wanted to go breaking, but it'll miss high. It's 1-1 to Zach Jones. Rams baseball is presented by Banterra Bank. Of course, lead off the season with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. 1-1 is in the dirt that time inside. The count gets 2-1 here to Jones, getting us started here today. Glad to have you with us. WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Of course, you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can also like us on Facebook at WMIX Sports. Here comes the next one on the way from Waldrop. That's going to be a ground ball ripped through by Jones. He'll get a leadoff single, and that'll bring up Landon Thomas with a man on and nobody out. Rams baseball, WMIX today. Glad to have you with us. We're back on the air tomorrow. Lady Rams softball at home against Mount Carmel. They're actually playing on the field to our right. Also against the Marion Lady Wildcats, trying to get back that loss they had on Tuesday at Centralia in terms of conference play. If Thomas will stand in, out of the stretch will come Waldrop. Runner off of first base is Jones with nobody out, top of the first, no score. And that's going to miss the low and inside. The count becomes 1-0 to Thomas. Saunders to follow here. The Rams have the first. Pretty well just underway, a 4:27 start time from the Harry L. Crisp Senior Sports Complex. Waldrop will check on the runner at first. Nothing going. Jones gets back with a head first time. We'll meet the Marion Wildcats batting order, of course, in their half of the first. Well, Rams fans will hope to be a lengthy top half of this first inning. Rams baseball, of course, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, and locally, they go back to first base as Waldrop will check on the runner. Bradley was there. No need for a tag as Zach Jones was more than safe. Looking back in as Waldrop to his catcher Mitchell, readying for the sign. Let's see what happens. Here it comes. And that'll be tapped foul, first base side to Landon Thomas. The count becomes 1-1. Couple of lefties have started off here for the Rams, followed by a right-hander. Zane Saunders is on deck. He was your player of the game yesterday. Got a winning effort against the Heron Tigers. Trevor Floto picked up the save. Here comes the next one. Curveball that side, catches the outside corner, and 1-2 it is to Landon Thomas. Lead off of first for Jones. Count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. LT's trying to make something happen, get this runner advanced. Center fielder will come in a little bit. And that'll catch the outside corner. Backwards K here on LT, and that's one away here in the first for the Rams. For the runner aboard for for Zane Saunders. Roddy will stand in and got the win against Heron yesterday, or made it interesting, however, as the Rams picked up a 6-5 victory over the visiting Tigers a day ago at BK Field. They'll check on Jones again just to keep him honest, as we still await the first pitch to Zane Saunders. Again, Lady Rams softball going on concurrently to our right. And one of the softball fields here. The softball and baseball fields, JV and varsity, are diagonal from each other. They make an X. Speaking of X's, Saunders, spelled Xanders, will foul one off into the softball field. 0-1 to Zane. Bird will have to go retrieve that one. Jared Antis getting some rest today. He's got a win on Monday against Alton. Breaking pitch that time is going to miss high inside. Counts even at 1 here to Zane Saunders. Try to get you some scores from around the region today. Maybe Centralia All-Soft Baseball, among others. And they'll check on that runner at first again. Count stays the same to Saunders. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner on first, no score. 1 out. Here in this top half of the first inning. Waldrop looks in, very concerned with the runner Jones off of first base. He'll fire home with the runner going. It's in the dirt. The throw down to second base will not be in time, and Zach Jones has an SP. Good lead there by Zach Jones. Knew that Waldrop wasn't going to go that time. Forces the pitch into the dirt on Saunders, who gets back ahead of the count, 2-1. With a runner on second base and 1 out. RBI chance now for Zane here in the top half of the first, trying to crack that goose egg. Garrett stands on deck. Of course, they look back at the runner on second. Pitch is on the way, foul back. And that evens up the count to Saunders, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Advanced Baseball also presented in part by Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. They're your home of the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced near $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East. This is the ground ball to short, picked up by Carter. He fires on to first. Hanging on the bag is Bradley, 2 away. Jones will advance to third base. Number 33, Grant Garrett. 2 outs and a runner on third base. Top of the first, no score. Grant Garrett will stand in with an RBI chance, looking to make something happen. Here in this half of the first, hate to squander a leadoff single, but Rams might do just that. Waldrop is ready. And that's going to dip low and away for ball 1. Proud to welcome Danny Czerwinski into the broadcast. Hello, sir.
I'm here.
I hear you.
Interesting complex.
1-0 is the count to Garrett. Runner on third base. Here comes the pitch in the dirt this time. 2 balls, no strikes. Good eye here by Grant. Colin Young, the DH today, is on deck. Rams baseball on the road at Marion. Christmas Sports Complex. They have a little bit of everything here, and it seems as if everything is going on today. Also tennis. I think soccer might be played out here. As Garrett's going to send one to third. Picked up by Ream. He'll throw over to first in time. And the Rams squander a leadoff single. We're through a half inning, no score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Centralia.
There's no car that compares to the performance, the luxury, and the looks of a Cadillac. Cadillac knows how to build a car. They know what luxury owners want in a car. And when they get in that Cadillac, they're happy. That's what they want, and there's no going back. Really, because it's a Cadillac, there's nothing better. They've reached the top. When they drive a Cadillac and they know it.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 1421 West McCord in Centralia.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back just in time for the bottom half of the first inning. Glad to have you with us. Rams and Wildcats are scoreless through a half. And we need to get to know the Marion Wildcats batting order presented by Central Christian Church.
Leading off, batting first, Nick Fry. Batting second, Kyle Mitchell. Batting third, Aaron Hancock in right field. Batting fourth at third, Chandler Ream. Batting fifth in center, Kurt Dixon. Batting sixth at second, Jacob Ross. Batting seventh, as we hear, Kyle Baker. Batting eighth at first base, Brett Bradley. And batting ninth at short, Colton Carter.
There you have it. Presented by Central Christian Church. Log on to the newscentral.com. You can watch the Friday night and Sunday services online. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people. So Fry will get us started against Tyler Ellis, who in his last outing had a gutsy performance in relief. I believe ended up as the first pitch to Fry will catch the outside corner. 0-1. Picked up the gutsy relief win against Althoff a week ago. 0-1 the count. Nick Fry hurries it up, does Ellis. That'll be a ball. Fair ball. Fry stopped thinking it was foul. Garrett will pick it up and fire to first in time. A 2-3 will retire the leadoff batter.
Oh, why you always run, Brendan Ryan.
Amen. That last night or the night before?
That was on Saturday night. Seattle's perfect game they got thrown against them by Chicago. When you don't stand there and you want to umpire, that's what happens.
With a mustache. I wonder if he still has that. I quit paying attention to him. It's all the YouTube footage, though, as the first pitch will come inside and across the plate, apparently, to Mitchell. Looks a little low, but it'll be 0-1 here to the Marion catcher. Nobody on, one out, bottom half of the first inning, still looking for a score as Ellis will ready and fire, and that'll catch the outside corner, 0-2.
Ellis went to Jared Antha school pitching.
Yes, he has. Let's hurry it up and win or lose, get out in an hour and a half. 0-2 is on its way, coming inside that time and high. Mitchell will duck out of the way, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Slipped a little bit. That it did. We will be seeking a Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game coming up in our post-game show. Yesterday it was Zane Saunders. Who will it be today? Could it be Tyler Ellis? Let's see what happens on 1-2. Looks like it was in the dirt that time. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Mitchell. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dixon at Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 2-2 it is on the batter. Mitchell, ground ball. Ooh. Looks like Saunders was going to go after to let it bounce at the last moment to foul territory. Rams are going to break there. And save at first would have been Mitchell, but the count stays the same, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Crafty little play. Use it to your advantage.
Here's some commotion on the opposite field to our right. Lady Rams softball on the road as well today against Marion. As the South 7 plays that same place, same time, same date. Mumbo jumbo. As the next pitch will punch the ticket to Mitchell. Look below, but the fastball is in the zone. That'll be a backwards K for Ellis. His first 2 away.
Greg Pavloff from DuQuoin behind the plate. Tom Downey from Benton.
I knew the guy behind the plate.
Pavloff probably got it. Well, he probably got his 18 holes in today, where I frequent. He has a son in the high school, left-hander, that is quite prolific at golf. Going to be a good
Really? Yep. I'm always glad to hear that.
I like him.
First pitch will come to the third place hitter, Aaron Hancock. Look like caught the outside corner. 0-1 to Hancock. Ream to follow should Hancock get aboard. Bottom of the first, no score. Glad to have you with us. WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. For every pitcher Rams baseball this season, the next pitch will miss a little low. Count evens itself at 1. Looks like we're adding some fresh content to Facebook as we speak. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. And don't forget, you can always follow us on Twitter for the latest in sports. Here comes the next pitch on the way. It's dipped low in the dirt, missed outside. It'll be 2-1 now to Hancock. Hancock, of course, pivotal in a game last year against the Centralia Orphans. Centralia ended up coming back to win that one on a regional semifinal. Almost held together for the Wildcats. Next one's inside, about belt high. 3 balls and a strike now to Hancock. Ellis pitching a tremendous amount of confidence today, and I think he obtained that confidence in that 9-inning win the last Thursday against the Althoff Crusaders. Now locates one across the outside corner, obligatory full count now, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ellis looks in for his sign from the catcher, Grant Garrett. Here comes the pitch on the way. Will get the Rams out of the inning? It might. It's a ground ball to Williams. Still pick it up, fire to first in time. And 4-3 Orts out of the side. We're through 1, still no score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in, and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. Let's go back to the field. Powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back for the top half of the second inning. Due up for the Rams will be 5, 6, and 7 with Colin Young, Colton Metter, and Matthew Williams. Glad to have you with us. Presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Member FDIC. Wow. Forgot how short the porch was in that. Wow, I forgot about that. Yes, you did. Here it comes in the dirt to Young, 1-0.
It's the Yankee Stadium opposite over here. He smite 316 out to left field. A day like today won't take much.
Next one, 1-0 on the way to Young. Looks like he caught the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Ram DH. Colton Metter and Matthew Williams to follow here in the second inning. 4G not too kind today, I see. 1-1's coming. Curveball inside. Catches the plate. 1 ball.
Matter of technology and why we will not just take a picture and put it where you want to. I don't understand. It's one of them days.
Yeah. 1-2 coming to Young. He thought about going after it. Maybe he should have. That'll be on the outside corner. Backwards K. It'll be the second of the day for Waldrop. 1 out here in the second with nobody on for Colton Metter.
Well, you have a big zone, and you better get up there and swing because it's been the same for everybody through an inning plus. So get up there and swing. Let's see what happens.
It's been consistent. That's all you can ask for. At that point, if you're the offense, you're the one that has to adapt, and Metter will stand in. First at bat of the day here in the second. He will whack one towards short underneath the glove of third baseman. Carter picks it up, has a chance, and will get the out. 6-3. Metter not the fastest runner on the diamond, and Colton Carter was able to make a strong throw down to first. Bradley able to stretch it out and get the out.
And as we talked about yesterday during the game with another Williamson County team, the Marion Wildcats have been playing some very good baseball here lately. A lot better since the last time Mount Vernon saw them up in King City. This won't be too easy.
Most of their losses have been by a run. A couple of them been in walk-off fashion. As Matthew Williams stands in, here comes the next pitch on the way. Fouls back, softball diamond. It's 1-1. 2 gone, nobody aboard. Top of the second, still no score for Marion. Rams are certainly going to have their work cut out for them here this afternoon as we await the next pitch on the way. Curveball that time, well located, low in the zone, but good enough for a strike. And behind the count 1-2 is Matthew Williams. Yikes. No fluidity to the Rams offense just yet as Williams will reach for one on the 1-2. Keeps the count the same. I have a feeling it's an interesting scoreboard update. Juicy detail.
Well, it's juicy because there's not a description.
Gotcha.
There's a score, and that's it. And I didn't say baseball or softball or cricket or croquet. It just says 2 teams.
Oh.
And I don't believe the score.
That was outside in the dirt. 2-2 now to Matthew Williams. I have a feeling I know this team, the person trying to feed the score. It'll be a ground ball to short, picked up by Carter. He'll fire to first in time. And the Rams will go 1-2-3 here in the second. Through 1.5, still no score. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
Daydreaming of owning a home? People's National Bank can help your dreams become a reality. We are excited to offer Smart Move mortgages. Smart Move offers affordable fixed-rate financing, down payment assistance, and closing cost assistance for qualified borrowers. Call me, Joy Schrader, Mortgage Specialist, at 241-6928 today for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years, Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Marion. We head to the home half of the second. Ream, Dixon, Russ do up for the Wildcats here in the home half. They'll send up 4, 5, and 6. Rams baseball is presented by Banterra Bank, and of course Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Also your official voice of the Rams here on WMIX. First pitch is inning to Ream. Looks like he catches the outside corner about thigh high. It's 0-1.
Hey, I want to pitch in this game just because that strike zone's huge.
Better believe it is.
It is a big one.
Ellis looks into the plate. Here comes the pitch. It'll be a ground ball up the middle, picked up by Jones. Comes across the second base bag and makes the throw. 6-3 will be your first out of the inning. So what's that score that we were
4-1? Johnson City over Benton baseball after 1.
Yikes. That scoreboard update's presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony there in the King City. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower, or you can find him online at TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ellis looks into the batter. I flipped to the wrong side of the book. Go figure. Dixon. He'll take his first pitch. It was a strike, 0-1. Do it the old-fashioned way, aren't you, to give out Facebook? This could be a ground ball to second on the 0-1. Williams always automatic will pick it up, fire to first. And 4-3 puts the second out on the board. Most importantly, it's not taking a lot of pitches.
No, that's what Ellis needs to do, be efficient in his work, unlike myself currently.
Number 15, Jacob.
The deck was sort of stacked against you.
Just ridiculous in this day and age. Like dead spots with a cell phone. You should be able to do things with your phone that they tell you should be able to do.
I agree with you. 2 away, base is empty now for Ross. Here in the second, no score. Pitch is on the way. It's a ground ball. You guessed it, the second. Picked up by Williams. Gets a little dirty, makes the throw, and 1, 2, 3 go the Wildcats. We're through 2. Still no score. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back. WMIX online, as you just heard, being redundant here on MyWithersRadio.com, presented by Banterra Bank. Don't support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. For the Rams, let me get to the right side of this big old thick Bob Carpenter book. It's 8, 9, and 1. Clayton Reeves, Josh Gately, and Zach Jones do up here for the Orange and Black. How about Orange and Black yesterday? They won a big one, beating Orange and Black. Pretty well, you can set the line early and make pretty good money in Vegas if you bet on Orange and Black yesterday. Rams, of course, beat the Heron Tigers by a score of 6-5. Reeves stands in, shows, but commits, fouls it off, 0-1. Gately on deck here for the Rams. Clayton and Josh are both back in the starting lineup today. Looking for a coaster?
No, as a
ground. That's what I use it for.
Well, I was looking at how your cord was dangling as we're in different spots today than normal, and I thought I better move that just in case.
Well, I thank you for taking care of my cord.
Well, I ain't worried about your cord. I'm worried about that box and that phone and my phone. Not that I'm being selfish, but I know that box is the most important thing.
Yes, it is.
Followed by that phone.
Now we've come to that understanding.
Yeah.
We're in pretty good shape.
The box is the most important thing in my book. I can get a phone replaced.
1-1 is your count here to Reeves, getting it started in the third. It's in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Good to see Clayton back in the starting lineup today.
Lady Rams soccer playing the Centray tournament today, I believe.
Lady Rams softball is up 1-0, heading into the bottom of the second inning across the other diamond. This will be popped up by Reeves, right side of the infield. No problem for the second baseman, Ross. 1 away.
Batter is number 5.
Amazing the lengths that we have to go through with technology that are so inefficiently done because the technology doesn't want to work half the time.
Right.
Gately will stand in, 1 out, nobody on here. His offense has been optional.
Well,
in the top of the third, it's going to be a ball high, 1-0.
You have a couple teams that know each other pretty well through the ranks of junior high, summer, Legion, whatnot, conference. You guys do some different things.
That's true. Here comes the next pitch inside, low. Counts 2-0 here to Gately with Zach Jones to follow here in the top half of the third inning. Still trying to find a score. Do not have one yet. 2-0 pitch is on the way from Waldrop. He'll fire it in. That's going to be a ground ball to second. Pitch to the right side of the infield today as Ross will have a little bit of trouble with it, and Gately will get aboard.
Well, manicured field. That infield's quite quick. Get one down on the ground today, it'll get through, but hard hit balls in the stops.
Jones led off the game with a single, stole a base, but was stranded on third. Nobody could bring him home. He was the only base runner up until Gately got aboard. Now a runner on and 1 out here for Zach. Has a good chance. Here comes. He'll whack that to center. Retreating is Dixon. He sets up to make the play. He will. 2 away. Jones went after the first pitch. Thought he had the pitch he wanted. And couldn't send it far enough. Center field is only 350 feet away. Now another left up. Uh-oh.
You can tell me later.
Yeah.
Been my way all day.
That's what we're here for. 2 outs and a runner on first for Thomas. He'll try to turn on once, and it just foul outside the first base bag.
Is there like a prize? Let me ask you this. Is there like a prize for both teams? First person hits a home run on the first pitch gets money in account? Everybody's swinging first pitch.
I think there might be.
Man.
Runner on first, 2 outs, 0-1 the count to Landon Thomas. Stands in against Walder for a second time today. LT struck out his first at bat. And that's the one thing Rams typically had trouble with, and a lot of teams coming in here, and especially Mount Vernon with the lengthy dimensions of Brennan Klein. As you come in here and you see those short dimensions, you automatically assume a home run every at bat. Runner on first, 2 gone. Here it comes for Thomas. He'll take in the dirt, and the count will even itself at 1.
Yeah, like going to little ballparks, people like to get that big swing early in BP and maybe allegedly try to drive one out of here.
As we'll see what happens, 1-1. They'll check on the runner down at first. Gately's back with a head first dive. Nothing's doing. That scoreboard update a moment ago in which you told you Lady Rams were on top of Marion 1-0. Well, it's presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, it's Tony Wilton. Find them online at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ground ball to second on the 1-1. Thrown out at first. Good play that time by Jacob Ross. Now to retire the side. As the Rams strand another runner. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks and will see patients starting in April. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
Back to Rams baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
All right, bottom of the third we go. No score here in Marion. Rams and Wildcats. It'll be Baker, Bradley, and Carter due up here in the home half of the third. Bottom of the order. Ellis comes out for another inning of work. Out of the stretch, the righty will fire. Missed low and away. It'll be 1-0. Our Community First Bank of the Heartland. They bring you the Player of the Game Award. We'll have that, of course, in our post-game show. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to personal banking. And welcome back to the strike zone, Tyler Ellis. He'll get the outside corner that time. It's 1-1.
We got, well, everything going on today. Soccer, track, tennis, potpourri of... I believe there was a conference meet or something junior high-wise at Marion High School today for track. I'm not sure. I knew a few people down there today. Had to be junior high something or another.
Baker fouls one off. Ball's behind the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He's your DH, batting for the pitcher, Waldrop. Bradley and Carter will follow here in the home half of the third. Still seeking that score. NFL draft tonight, in case you didn't know, DC. That's a ground ball foul.
Is that right? That's what I heard. It will be Game 7, 1 and 2 at my house tonight.
So the question is, does Saturday Sports Show become an NFL draft-free zone?
We can mention it happened.
That's usually happening. That's usually how I go with it.
I'm okay with the draft, but I don't...
Usually a one-liner. This could be a ground ball to first. Metter will pick it up and step on the bag, 1 away.
One of those deals with the draft has never made that look easy, but it's just one of those deals you hear about so often. You know what everybody's doing, trading, whatever. I mean, biggest news of the week was Tim Tebow's going to be a punt protector so he can get his head knocked off.
Well, now all they can talk about is the Pro Bowl and how that could be
going
away with the Dodo Bird.
They should have done away with that 20 years ago.
I agree with you.
It's just a free trip to Hawaii minus the 1 year it was in Miami.
Sorry about that. As the first pitch is on the way to Brett Bradley.
10-2.
Yeah, 1-0.
Heard his uncle's Ron Reed.
Thank you for that. Found out some interesting things about the Rams basketball schedule in the coming year. Might have been able to fill it. Here comes. That's one. A miss on the 1-0. Makes it 1-1.
So that team was mentioned on Monday night?
Yeah.
Lock, stock, and barrel?
Pretty well. Wait till the ink to dry.
Yikes! I assume that's baseball.
Yeah, of course it is. Think about the center. Here comes the next pitch on the way. In the dirt, 2-1. Forgot. I'll be sure that was it.
In the bottom of the second, Altoff 7, Australia nothing.
So 7-0 lead, Crusaders on top of the Orphans today. That's Sprayfield. Here comes the next one on the way. Caught the outside corner. Make it a punch-up.
I'm telling you what, the people here in this booth, we could go out and throw a shutout in this game. Mr. Pavlov's zone is wide and long.
Funny you mentioned that. I was talking to Coach Manfredo before the game. Pretty well told me the same thing. But more than likely, those sports standing there go out and throw a shutout.
Well,
2 gone, nobody aboard here for Colton Carter. Ellis trying to get out of the inning again. Here comes. Low and away that time. 1 ball, no strikes here.
You digress back to the draft and we'll move on. I mean, I look at the draft and 2 Game 7s in hockey. No-brainer. 2 Game 7.
Still on my MLB extra innings honeymoon.
Well, yeah.
There's not going to be a lot on tonight. Here comes.
Now it's Thursday travel night.
Out back. As you've been teaching me the idiosyncratic ways of extra innings.
Yeah, you don't get your team, your game, your announcer every night, unfortunately. So you'll learn how it goes. You'll be disappointed when you get home and somebody else is on. You're upset.
I just come up with the Uncle Vinny package. Here comes 1-1, low and away.
If I could buy KCal out of L.A. and I could get the current prime ticket, I'd be good to go. But there's all that going on too,
Amen. 2-1 is the count here to Colton Carter. Extreme bottom of the order here for the Wildcats, and he'll swing and miss even to count 2-2. But yeah, the Rams basketball schedule seems to have filled out nicely. Can't remember if Lonnon's going to have any gaps in the Lady Rams schedule or not.
Wouldn't fill those.
Yeah. I filled it for him one time. He still can't thank me enough. Here's it comes. It's fouled over the softball field again, 2-2. That one did not end up so well. Let's just put it this way. Both parties were happy when that contract was done. So I don't know that my credence is warranted anymore for input on the girls' basketball schedule. 2-2 is on its way. Oh, just misses. Counts full.
Ooh.
Yeah.
May have fooled the umpire there. Throw there again. I bet he has to call it. That's one of those deals there. If you miss there, throw there again. Make him call it.
Full count, nobody on, 2 out, bottom of the third. Still no score. Rams and Wildcats on the road to Marion. Next one's on the way. That'll be a fly ball hit to right. Shouldn't be a problem for Gailey. He'll come back for taking too many steps. And he'll make the grab. 1, 2, 3. Go the Wildcats through 3. Still no score. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams baseball. Top of the fourth we go. It'll be 3, 4, and 5 for the Rams. Zane Saunders, Grant Garrett, and Colin Young. As always, we are presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra Bank is the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. I remind you not to strike out, but to take control of your health care expenses with a taxed advanced health savings account. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Saunders gets us set here. Waldrop looking out of the windup to start, obviously, as Saunders gets a starter with nobody on. First pitch looks like it caught low and away. 0-1.
The backstop holes here remind me of something artworkish. People put together.
Yeah.
You know,
I got you.
I'm saying,
like a gorilla made out of bumpers.
Yeah, like a Mitchell Museum kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
As Saunders quickly fouls one off, quickly falls in the hole, 0-2. He's being dig himself out of it. Waldrop hoping for the strikeout. Here comes the 0-2 pitch on the way, and low and away. But it catches the outside corner backwards catch. Third strikeout of the day now for Trey Waldrop. I'm doing my invitation with the subject matter in that text message, by the way.
You are?
Yeah. Here comes the first pitch on the way to G squared. He'll take it high. 1 ball, no strikes now. Mitchell comes up with a grab on a high pitch. And baseball is also presented in part by the folks at Second Chance Auto. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Proud home of your largest selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. And that one scooted outside just a bit. 2-0 now to Grant. I'm amazed. That was a ball. We're going to get 1-1 there. 2-0's coming. That's going to be whacked just foul down the third baseline. Two and 1 to Garrett with nobody on and 1 out in the top of the fourth. Rams and Wildcats are still scoreless. Hard to fathom. Of course, there wasn't a lot of offense in the last one either. Rams won that one by a score of 2-0. Next pitch is on the way. It looks like it just missed inside. 3-1. Waldrop has an interesting winding delivery. Here comes the next pitch high, and Garrett will be sent to first on the base on balls.
Kind of ironic this week that I'm watching hockey and you're watching baseball.
Yes, kind of a change of pace.
Well, Yeah. See, I've had it now, that MLB ticket now, multiple double-digit years, however long they've had it, so it's kind of always been there.
Right.
Game 7s in hockey don't come along all the time in the playoffs.
Right. Like, I will gladly watch the New York Rangers. First Game 7 since the 94 Cup. You're going to have to be fast. That's on right now, isn't it? 5:30.
Oh, no.
Breaking my heart.
Did you ride down with our friend today?
Yeah.
I was going to say, you could listen to Kenny Albert. That's a different treat I got to listen to the other night.
It's unusual. Yeah. You get used to it after a while, though.
Yeah.
0-1, 1 gone, runner on first base. They'll check on said runner. It's a courtesy runner. It's like Hayden Panenski.
I'm riding with our other friend today, has that other kind, and
right,
you get to listen to that. That is...
You'd be surprised if I can make happen with a coat hanger and some tinfoil.
Well, if you can pull that off, and a hot dog, with Panenski at first and wheels, we'll see if Coach Holloway's intent on running or doing something with both teams having one hit through 3 innings.
They're just thinking on 0-1. They're going to check on the runner at first, Panenski again. Back safely. Nothing going over there. Oddly enough. Clapping means that during the break, I need to go check on softball again. Seems like an inspired clap. 0-1 is the count. Here it comes. Swung on a miss. It's quickly 0-2 to Colin Young. Young struck out looking his last at bat. That was back in the second. We're here in the fourth. Still no score. Did not think I'd be saying that today. I had a feeling this one was going to go the other way. Pitching option. 0-2 is on its way. Rips foul down the third base line.
Coach Holloway kicked to the left.
Booted it, didn't he?
Didn't even touch it. Didn't want any part of that ball.
I mentioned the umpires are in red today.
No kick save, no nothing. He's got out of the way. Game over.
For those who might be wondering. I don't know how that became such a crucial part of our broadcast, but it did.
It did. But we've seen how many different colors this year? 4?
We've seen cream, light blue, navy blue, red, and that one color that still mystifies us. All 5. It's kind of like a combination of charcoal and champagne.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting for E-Crew to come. As the 0-2 will be sent foul to the third base dugout. Runner was going.
Start that conversation. I'll tell you what, you know what? Back there on that hill in left field would be a great place for non-high school activities like at SIU at Abe Martin.
I feel you.
You know, I've always seen that.
See what happens. 0-2 count.
Going to be going here. He's got too big a lead not to.
Have to. And he is on the 0-2 with 1 out. That'll tail outside in the dirt. Stolen base for Panenski. Puts the runner in scoring position in a 1-2 count for Colin Young. Only 1 out and makes something happen.
Tendencies. How they stand out like a sore thumb.
Got a sizable lead.
You wouldn't do it again, buddy.
I don't know. Maybe with 1 out.
Get another step. The second baseman's messing with you. That's about it. Get down there.
Oh, in the dirt this time. Hayden's going to come
good. There you go.
There for a second, but with his wheels, he turned it on, kicked it in the high gear, and made it over.
See, here's the thing. You're a base runner at second base. He's got that lead. And a second baseman comes in and kicks dirt, and you know the shortstop's not moving because the runner's usually got second base, and the coach will take short. Once the coach says short's nobody, that means you get another couple steps if that second baseman's doing nothing but kicking dirt. Then, like Hayden did, pass ball, got in the dirt, you get to third easily. Good base running.
Next pitch is on the way to Young, and is this going to be deep enough to score the runner? It's going to be a fly out to Fry. Panenski's going to go ahead and make it to the plate. Gets past the throw, and the Rams take a 1-0 lead on the sac fly RBI by Colin Young.
We're looking for it. Nope, he didn't leave early. There's no way. No. Hayden's that quick. F7, sac RBI. Rams on top. Again, good base running, Hayden Panenski. Stole a base, good lead, good secondary, drop ball in the dirt, almost asphalt, gets to third, sac fly. Taking advantage of things. Base is empty now, 2 outs, but that was a productive second out by Young. It brings in Colton Metter. Here in the fourth, Rams take a 1-0 lead. Good base running. Small ball. Help the Rams get on top. First pitch on the way to Colton. He will drive that towards left. Fry's going to have to retreat, but he'll make the grab. And that'll do it for the Rams, but they played a runner here in the top half of the fourth. 1-0 Mount Vernon. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
Hello. Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address. Oh. Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And bottom of the fourth, top of the order coming up for the Wildcats. They trail 1-0. It'll be Nick Fry, Kyle Mitchell, and Aaron Hancock. Chandler Ream. Should anybody get aboard? Ellis pitching very well thus far. 1-0 Rams on top. Plated that first run a half inning ago, and the first pitch of the inning will just miss outside. It was great vertically, but horizontally not so much. It's 1-0. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. We just posted a scoreboard up there for Lady Rams softball. Get it to you on the air here in just a moment. Foul ball, evens count at 1. Hey,
what happened? That piece of, it looks like a piece of 2x4 out there. Look how big that rubber is out there. What a mound.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
Just noticed that.
As the 1-1 pitch will be chopped down to third. Fry's on his horse, but safe at first.
That was a good call. Fry got down there and beat that out. I mean, that was a tough play. First Marion hit, by the way.
Yep.
Zonders had to throw off balance, not on his throwing foot. And because of that, that's why the ball didn't get there with a lot of zip, and that is why Fry was able to beat it out. Cooked the hit. First one of the day for Marion.
First hit, first base runner for the Wildcats now. Nobody out for Mitchell. Tying run is on first base. Here in the bottom half of the fourth, a 1-0 ball game presented by Banterra Bank. Hit a grand slam, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Williams shows front. That'll be a wild pitch past the catcher, Garrett. And down to second.
And see, that changes things now. Now the bunt can come off, and your number 2 hitter can swing a little bit. Now it's a wild pitch. In that case, guy's giving himself up sacrifice bunt. Throw one in there. Maybe throw one about letter high. Maybe take a possibility of popping it up. But let him make the contact. There's no sense trying to throw around that bat.
Mitchell will stand in, try to ready himself. Has an RBI chance with a runner on second. Nobody out here in the fourth. Tying run on second base in the 1-0 ball game as Ellis will look back. Out of the stretches. I say that. Ellis always pitches out of the stretch. He'll come high and tight again. He's going to settle down. They'll throw behind the runner. Tag was not there.
Hit him.
Throws there, but he didn't get the tag down.
The ball beat him there. The tag did not get the runner before he got in the bag. I had him picked off. Clean, yeah. And catcher-pitcher is going to talk. Ellis has dropped his arm angle. And he drops that hand down like this, not only the elbow, but the arm as well, then the ball's going to zing up and away like it's doing to the right-hand hitter. That's probably what Coach Holloway's out there talking about.
This visit to the mound is driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon.
So am I.
Both of us are. King City Chrysler has the all-new Dodge Caliber. Caliber cranks up the sedan and exudes attitude with every turn. Receive huge cash discounts on the all-new Caliber at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. I'll have to make a trip there tomorrow. Excuse me, my friend. Got to get the oil change on the Wish FM.
Is that what that is? Oh, it's some other letter.
WISH. Yeah, that too. 2-0's coming. Pitch is low, and that's a good pitch. 2-1. Tip it low, most importantly. Discuss the mechanics. Tried to bring back that composure, and now it's a 2-1 count here on Mitchell. Runner on second, nobody out. Bottom of the fourth. Rams are hanging on to a 1-0 lead. Ellis is looking for the victory here today after getting a big one at home against Alta. Looks back, concerned about the runner. 2-1's coming. Better release point that time. We'll throw behind the runner again. That time the throw doesn't get there.
Yeah, you're not going to catch Fry. They had Fry the first time, but you're not going to catch him the second time, that's for sure. Didn't have much of a lead that time. Secondary was not there.
Now to 2-2 even count to the catcher Mitchell. Runner on second base still. Still a 1-0 ball game here in the fourth. Fourth seems like it's taken a long. Obviously, a little bit more offense. Fouled off. Count stays the same. Last check, Lady Rams were leading Marion with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. That score was 3-0. Presented by Tony Wilton, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. If you see that red Jeep in the parking lot, just stop in. Tony would love to meet with you. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. 2-2, Ellis looks back. Will it come? Yes, it does eventually. High heat that time. Swung on a miss, 1 away.
Good pitch. Went up the ladder, missed the chase. Can't catch that high heat.
That is the 3rd strikeout today for Tyler Ellis.
Number 17, Harris. All these people walking on the walking track here at the Crisp Complex, and it makes me feel guilty, like I need to be out there.
Yeah.
Tennis courts are enticing, too.
Easier said than said.
Well, yeah, I'd have to have a golf ball to walk after.
Complex.
Right.
Well, leave out the sports. It's easy.
CC Sports Complex?
Crisp Complex. Yeah. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat to Aaron Hancock. He will take it low, 1-0. Crisp Sports Complex. Think about it, though. It usually rolls off a little bit easier.
CSC?
I've done that before, too.
Okay. Just trying to help you out.
Made many trips here to the Harry L. Crisp Senior Sports Complex. You can throw that in there. It's a little bit easier. Might be junior. I don't remember.
What kind of drink they sell down here?
Wonder.
Tongue in cheek.
I got you. 1-1.
But I know the water.
Probably can just call it the Elp Complex. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I figured I know what the water is, too.
You're lucky, though. No, you're clear.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We have that at our place.
You're good.
Oh, yeah.
1 runs to count, 1 gone. Runner on second base here, home half of the 4th. Marion trying to tie her up at 1. Here comes the pitch on the way. That's going to be sent to short. Could advance the runner to third. It will. On to first is the throw, 6-3.
Gets the runner to third on that slow hit grounder. That's one of those deals. A runner at second base, if the ball's hit behind you, you can go ahead and go. If it's in front of you, you can't do that. And that was a good base running by Fry to get to second and third on that play. Here's the thing, and I know we're a long way from this. Mr. Ellis has worked his way maybe into a 3 spot, maybe a 2. Mount Vernon's got 3 guys now, probably, of Anthus, Fulkerson, and Ellis, that could come out and throw, and you can rely on them.
Thoughts that Fulkerson may do some throwing soon. I believe that was last week now. Yeah, it was the Althoff game.
Althoff.
He catches the outside corner. It's 0-1 here to Chandler Ream. Runner on third, 2 out here in the 4th. Rams on top, 1-0, trying to hang on, get out of the inning here. Ellis will fire. Looks like it's good off the release point, but no, it'll miss inside. A little high that time, 1-1. There we go. I'm going to use all this to my advantage. A lot of stuff I don't want nor care about here in my book. 1-1 is on its way with 2 outs. Catches the outside corner. It will be 1-2 now. So now Ellis just looking for that out pitch. Trying to get the Rams out of trouble here in the 4th. There we go.
Cleaning out ye book, are you?
Yeah. This book's got to last for 6 years. That's 200 games in it.
That's the rate we do games.
That's true. Might only be 5. Catches the outside corner again, but just misses.
All right. One of those deals other places, that last 10 or 12. Just saying.
15.
Yeah.
Thinking about another one in the complex. Yeah.
I got
2-2's on its way. That's going to be ripped up the middle, and this game is tied at 1. RBI single by Chandler Ream.
That baseball were right back up the middle. John Downey, fleet of foot, had to get out of the way on that one. He's passed John Downey's patting his chest out there, looking at the runner first, going, hey.
There we go. We're clean now.
Tied at 1.
All the junk's out.
Mr. Pavlov behind the plate, making fun of Mr. Downey out there on the base.
Dixon will step in, runner on first, 2 outs, and the first pitch is high. 1-0. This guy here. I've done that. There we go. Checklist complete.
If he's looking over that third first, he might be etching, trying to get a line on Ellis.
As the 1-0 will be fouled off towards softball batting cage. Counts even at 1. Tennis courts, softball, baseball, soccer. Soccer's, I think, behind us.
Ream is at first getting a read on Ellis. Next pitch or 2, he might be taking off.
On the 1-1, it comes in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. They're going to get that throw out of his pocket. Nobody covered. I don't think Better was looking back either. 2-1 to the batter. Kurt Dixon, the center fielder, ground out to second his last time up. Has a runner on first, the go-ahead run. We're tied at 1, bottom of the 4th. Ellis trying to get out of this inning. Here comes the pitch on the way. Ground ball towards second. Great play by Williams off the hot fires to first, and that'll end it here in the 4th. Through 4, tied at 1. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to Rams Baseball at Marion. Tied at 1. We head to the top half of the 5th inning. Due up for the Rams will be the bottom of the order. They're in the top of the 5th on the diamond to our right. Lady Rams lead Marion by a score of 3-0. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm. For all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony there on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Or you can visit Tony online, TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. There we go.
I forgot the friendly confines here at this facility. I pulled in, was walking up, and I'm like, oh, yeah. 316 and 300 down the line. Jerk one side or the other. Yes, sir. Seems to me, though, today, the way, because we dead bad here, too, and you've seen more games here than I have, but the power alleys, balls kind of go to die. Does that make sense?
Yep. That's going to be a ground ball. We'll see its way through past the diving Carter. A safe aboard first base with a single is Matthew Williams. He had grounded out as short as last time. I'll pitch the same side. This time it's right through. Puts a runner aboard now for Clayton Reeves. This is where Reeves is most dangerous. With a runner aboard, you absolutely have no idea what Clayton Reeves is going to do.
Yeah. Second baseman obviously going to hold, so they're going to charge the third baseman in here.
As they will check on the runner, Williams.
Third's going to charge in. So your ideal thing is if you bunt, it's bunt up the first base line, far enough where the pitcher can't get it. The first baseman's got to hold on to the bag, and then the ball dies. Yeah. That's the objective if he bunts.
That would be the perfect storm. Here it comes. Shows bunt, holds back. And they will throw behind the runner. Nice. That's a break to it. So 0-1 to Reeves here in the top half of the 5th. We're tied at 1. Marion was able to get it back in the bottom half of the 4th.
There's pet peeve word of the week.
Is he still using the word yak? Yes. Really? Here it comes. Reeves will attempt to
he never touched it.
Yep. Nice. And that'll advance the runner to second, but it's 0-2 on Reeves.
Yep, never touched the bunt. Ball was a curveball, went in the dirt. And the catcher from Marion Mitchell couldn't come up with it. Reeves missed the bunt, and it gets by the catcher. So now that allows Williams to get in the second. Now you can let your batter swing.
So how are things in Yak City?
Yak City is tied at 4 between Benton and Johnson City in baseball.
Should I give it a woof?
Yeah, that term's old.
That term was never in. 0-2 to Reeves. He'll defend the plate on a breaking pitch instead of foul towards Josh Gately on deck circle.
He took a swing like he was in a fencing battle in the Olympics in London coming up. That's what it looked like to me. Looked like he was fencing somebody. But he hangs on. He gets another pitch.
0-2, runner on second. The go-ahead run tied at 1, top 5. And nobody out. He'll take it in the dirt this time. It's going to be 1-2. Gately to follow. Zach Jones should make an appearance, barring a double play. Here at the complex. Just the southwest of Marion High School. Breaking pitch that time will advance the runner. It's a ground ball to second. Reeves will be thrown out at first, but most importantly to third base. I'll go Matt Williams.
That's a great at-bat. I mean, you don't get a hit, you're going to count against your batting average. It's going to look like a little 4-3 ground out, but that is the deal. Rays was getting a glad hand in the dugout. Ground ball to his right-hand side off a curveball. Why they threw a curveball there? To allow him to do that. I'd left him inside and make him pull it, but here nor there, it works out of the ground out. A great at-bat by Clayton Reeves.
Of course, we'll have a conference. This conference visits the mound would have you'll be driven by Ford Square. There's nothing more attractive than confidence. And yours will be an all-time high when you buy a new Lincoln at Ford Square. Not only do you get a great offer, you also get the standard 4-year, 50,000-mile maintenance plan. Only from Ford Square, where the best never rests. We're going to talk things over with the go-ahead run on third base, one out, top of the fifth. Rams are going to try to get back on top. With the close matches Rams and Marion have had this year, you only wonder how that Waterloo Regional is going to go. Speaking of woof. Long drive for a regional. I believe it's Waterloo, Escuda, Marion, Carbondale, Mount Vernon. Tough old regional. Be glad Triad's not in. They're playing some great baseball right now. Right-handed back Gately awaiting the first pitch from Waldrop, and he will foul that off softball side. It'll be 0-1. Go look for the seeds for 1A, 2A.
Checking them out.
I like it.
May not be up yet. Nah, it is.
Oh, yeah, they're out of the office, man. No. Wow. Here comes. It's going to be over the head of Gately. Breaking pitch inside to count evens at 1.
That didn't work.
Really? That's surprising.
People didn't do their internet work.
Then we might know in about a week or two.
Girls. No.
Really? None of the above.
No.
Not good. 1-1 misses in the dirt. 2-1 now. Hope they don't back that up a week. Got money rights on that. Not in a gambling sort of way either. It's my real job. As we wait the 2-1 to Gately, runner on third. It's a go-ahead run here in the fifth. Swung on Player Smith. That wasn't a foul. Can't tell with these new bats.
Hear music. The inning's over, or half inning.
Yeah. It was 3-0 last check.
The Rams are up 3-0. Benton's back on the lead, and John are tied it up against Johnson City 4-4 in baseball.
Ooh, just missed outside. The count's full.
Infield in. Put one in the outfield grass somewhere and score a run.
Got to get it figured out here. Got to get that go-ahead run if you want to stay atop the conference. Figure out a way to shut it down after that. Rams scored one on the top of the fourth and then allowed the tie and run on the bottom. Check swing in the dirt. And that walk will put runners at the corner. Still one out. Now at the top of the order.
There's all kinds of possibilities happen now.
Speaking of possibilities, Banter Bank makes Rams baseball possible on WMIX. Don't strike out. Take control of your health care expenses with a tax-advanced health savings account. Banter Bank. You guessed it. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Jones' last time up flew out to center on a first pitch. Before that, he singled to lead off the game. Which Jones are we going to get? We're going to get the bunting variety. He'll pull back. It's inside with the runner going. Nice move there by the catcher, Mitchell.
Yeah, cut the play on. They weren't going to throw it to the pitcher. They weren't going to mess that runner at first. Base hit scores 2.
Jones threw the inside pitch on the bunt attempt, which you knew that wasn't going to happen. Here comes 2 on and 1 out. He'll turn inside and take ball 2. 2-0 now to Jones. This is interesting. In scoring position here for the Rams. A well-placed base hit will score both and make it a 3-1 ball game. We're tied at 1 here in the top of the fifth with only 1 out. Jones stands in against Waldrop. Here comes the pitch on the way, and he will slice that towards left center. Not making the play is the center fielder Dixon.
This might be inside the park.
It could. Jones is on his horse. That'll trail around towards the fence. Holloway is going to wave him around. Now hold him up. Oh,
could have been cannon arm in center field. Man, oh man. Dixon threw that in. They had to cut set at third base, and Dixon threw it in the second on the fly from near the warning track near the second base. But as it is, it's a 2-run triple. It
was a 2-run inside the park home run that beat Althoff a week ago in the bottom of the ninth. 2 outs. Jones certainly has his speed. He just needed it to get by Dixon, which it did. Heck of an attempt by Kurt Dixon out there in center, however. So 1 out. Runner on third base now for Landon Thomas. Rams on top 3-1. That's going to be ripped through and score a run. Could this be a hit parade here as Landon Thomas gets in on the RBI action with an RBI single?
Off to a good start. Beginning. I see the Rams hitting a little bit.
Now back, number 25. Thanks.
We're going to have another conference at the mound. We know what this means. Yep. It's driven by Ford Square and King City Christ. We'll wait to see who the new pitcher is going to be. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. And since I've missed the top of the 5 and the bottom of the 4, it's the bottom of the 5 o'clock hour. Let's pause for station identification. This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Effingham, Terre Haute, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
I stand corrected. I thought the coach made both visits here in the same inning, but Waldrop stays in the game. Runner on first, 1 out for Zane Zonders. Rams have a 4-1 lead here, top of the 5th. They'll check on the runner at first base, and he is safe. Thought they might have had him. Bradley did a nice convincing selling job, or I shouldn't say convincing selling job, but tried to do a nice sell job. I almost bought it. There we go. Good now. 4-1 ball game, top 5. 1 out, runner aboard here for Zane Zonders. Looking to help out Ellis's cause. And they'll check on Landon Thomas again. Imagine that. Who will be our player of the game? I have a feeling Zach Jones put himself in contention. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray Anbury at Community First Bank, new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. That'll catch Saunders. Count becomes 0-1. Where are we tomorrow? Softball, Mount Vernon against
Mount Vernon against Mount Carmel.
There we go.
Weather permitting. Way it sounds.
That's true. It was the 0-1 sails high. It'll be 1-1 as that was inside to Zonders. Zonders is 0 for 2 today. He struck out in the 4th. Grounded out to short back in the 1st. Waldrop gets set out of the stretch with the runner on first, and guess what? He checks back on Landon Thomas. Keeping him honest. Let's see what we have. Comes the next one on the way in the dirt. The runner will advance to second base. So now another one in scoring position. I have an update from Centralia Altoff. It is 8-0 Altoff, top of the 5th. I'll have to get him an update here in just a second. Two-one count on Zonders with the runner on second and 1 out here in the 5th. Rams on top. And this one could do some damage. That's towards left, and that is sailing to the fence in left center field. It'll be extra bases for Zonders as Thomas will cruise into home. It's a 5-1 ball game on the RBI double.
Nice. Fastball up, fastball beat. Got a little miscue in the outfield, and that'll be an error on Marion. So, second error of the day for Marion, but more importantly, Mount Vernon now 5-1.
That'll bring up Grant Garrett. RBI chance of that runner on third after the error. Of course, it was already an RBI chance after the double. Be that as it may, it's a 5-1 ball game, top of the 5th. Wow, I see what you're talking about out there in left now.
What am I talking about?
That's a little hillside.
Little notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, we've got all kinds of things shaking now.
As we will have another visit to the mound driven by Ford Square King City Christ, and we will have a new Marion pitcher. So we'll get the book set on Mr. Waldrop. Can't close it completely, obviously.
No.
Like Patrick Boyd will be your new pitcher.
All right, here are the stats. Just about done. Of course, obviously without the run, because he's still responsible for that. Mr. Waldrop with 4 1/3, 5 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts. Currently, he's given up 5 runs, all earned, and it could be a 6th if that runner gets in there at third. Actually, he cannot give that one up. So, the line not finished on him. So who were the substitutions as I was figuring the Funzy stuff? Outside of the pitcher. Didn't really see anything. Mr. Boyd came in, correct? Right. That's the only thing I saw. Waldrop was out. Waldrop was replaced by the DH. DH, so we're good. Yeah. All right. Position then. Yep. There we go. Garrett will step in against the left-handed pitcher. Runner on third, one out here in the top of the fifth. The Rams with a 5-1 lead on the road here in Marion. Glad to have you with us on WMIX, presented by Banterra Bank. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra's Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. The first pitch from the left-hander Boyd sails outside to the right-handed bat Garrett. It's 1-0. Here comes 1-0. It's going to be fouled off. Third base dug outside. 1-1. I won't even ask. Fortune telling. Be one of those nights. I can let you know an inside joke of that, of course, because it happens quite frequently in those games. 1-1 coming to Garrett. He'll reach out for it. Tap it foul. Third base side. Falls behind 1-2. Don't need to park. I mean, obviously, home run would be great, but you put the ball in play, put the outfield somewhere, the infield's in, you're going to score another run. Do those little things. Garrett will stand in, has a 1-2 count, runner on third, one gone here in the fifth, and he will take it low. Count evens up 2-2. Interesting. It happens to that runner on third. Left-handed pitch delivers, and that's going to be fouled off third base side again. Count stays the same, 2-2. Got there in Garrett's hands there. Got in his kitchen a little bit. Even on a warm day, the bottom of those hands. Rams are in action next. I believe they have tomorrow off. Yeah, Saturday off. Then they will be back in action at home on Monday against Murfreesboro. Thank you. I totally got that, too. Here comes the 2-2. Going to miss high. The count's full. Saunders is going to stay at third. Probably a wise move. Yeah. So Tuesday, Rams are at Carbondale. Wednesday, the Rams host Cahokia. And allegedly, on Thursday, the Rams will host Harrisburg. Allegedly. That could change. Of course, Mom Nature may have a say in all of this as well. Full count to Garrett. He'll take inside, high inside, and that's going to be a one-out walk. That's great at bat. Worked that count. Got it to the walk. I believe he did something similar last time. I think he was walked on 3-1 last time. He later came around to score. At least Hayden Paninsky did in a spot, and that's who will run for him again this time. Brings up Colin Young. But a sack fly RBI back in the fourth. He also struck out in the second. Still just one out here in the top of the fifth. A 5-1 ball game as the Rams have really cracked it open. Young gets a piece of it, taps and foul, third base side. 0-1. We're a Colton Metter away from having batted around. He's in the on deck. I have to put a big crooked number up here. 4 runs thus far in the inning. Well, being greedy, if you could get another 6. Get out of here, safe pitching, although you got the days off coming. Never a bad thing. As this pitch is in the dirt, it's going to get past the catcher. One will score. Paninsky is going to be greedy and head for third base. Nice. So it's 7-1 Rams, and the pass ball ends up being 2 bases for Paninsky. With 1 out and a runner on third now. Young in a very interesting position. 1-1 count. You can read about that on Twitter at 94 Sports. Of course, you can also like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Oh, man. 15 has left the yard. Really? I'll beat somebody. Watch this. Just don't call it a yak whenever you do. As
Young will get a piece of one. It'll be fielded by the shortstop Carter. He'll fire across, 2 away, but that scores another. 6-3 RBI for Colin Young. That'll get him flustered. So now the Rams have batted around. 2 outs. It is a 7-1 ball game as the Rams will play it 6 here in the 5th. Metter keeps kind of getting the shaft, comes up with the bases empty. Because Young does something to clear him. Below and inside to Colton Metter. It's 1-0. They're all over that Twitter. Good work at 94 Sports. 15 home runs in a season is just remarkable, especially with these bats. As Metter will take outside 2-0. So congratulations, of course, to Tyler Leffler of Benton.
I purposely did that just to... What, Yak? Please say. No, I did not. I wanted to get the information out there for somebody else that'll really... He won't be able to figure out who or where or how I got that.
As it is 1-2 now to Metter. Swung on a miss on that one. 2 gone, bases empty here for the Rams. Top half of the 5th, they lead 7-1, and that could be a bloop up the middle for Metter. The second baseman's going to make an attempt after picking it up. That'll be a 2-out single by C-Med.
Bloop and a blast. Could the Rams bat around? That was a duck. That was a dying quail. Wasn't even a duck start. That ball hit out there behind second base in the dirt.
2 outs for Williams. Runner on first base is Metter. First pitch from the left-hander will sail high, and it's 1-0 to Matthew, who's batted the second time now here in the 5th. I'm in the 6th column, though. 1-0's on the way, high again to Matthew Williams, 2-0. He ran out to short his first time up, singled, and later scored here in the 5th. Very interesting. Here's some heated applause over in the softball field. We'll check that out again here in a little bit. As Williams will hit one opposite way, retreating as Ross, backpedaling. Nice grab. That'll retire the side here through 4.5, 7-1 Rams. This is now for the baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back to Rams baseball. We head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Rams scored 6 there in the top half of the 5th to take a 7-1 lead here at Marion. The Rams trying for 7-0 in the South 7 Conference here on the season. If they can get by the Wildcats here today, it'll be Ross, Baker, and Bradley to get us started 6, 7, and 8. You can lead off the inning with a Banterra Bank 3 checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. How about that?
Yeah, did you see that? I hit refresh.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. Isn't that funny what they tell you to follow on that?
That is. At 94 Sports is where you can follow us. Distracted. Whoops. It's like a 1-0 count on the batter. Jacob Ross. Sometimes these looks are an inconvenience. It's going to be a ground ball to third, picked up by Zonders, fired across. Good stab there by Colton Metter to retire. Ross. Zonders, Metter on the 5-3, puts the first out on the board, brings up Baker. He's 0 for 1 today, grounded out to first his last time.
Baker. We get this time. Like a hoot pops up.
Yeah. Baker, the DH, standing in here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-1 ball game. Rams on top. This was a 2-0 affair last time. Here comes the first pitch. It's going to be fouled off. First base dug outside. Come on, Fulkerson. Just played it off his hook.
Yeah, that's the old paddles out. When you get paddles out in the spring, get those hands softened up, it's like that book. Didn't make a very good attempt there, pitcher hands.
As we await the 0-1 on Baker, here it comes, and that's going to be a ground ball. First base side, great stop there by Colton Metter. He'll scoop it over to a covering Tyler Ellis. The pitcher did a great job there to cover. Yep, Metter did a great job all around.
Ball hit to the right side. Pitcher's reaction is to get to that bag no matter what. Win number 20 possibly today.
That's what it would be.
Believe that. I mean, get 20 wins, period. But the fact that you're getting that many games in and you're winning in a short time.
Have 20 wins before May is incredible if that happens here today. First pitch will be on the outside corner for strike one to Bradley, 0-1. He struck out his last time up. Next pitch is on the way, catches the outside corner. So quickly, Bradley is behind 0-2.
Ellis gets one more pitch, Catalyst, and you can get those bats back to the dugout, and the goal is to go short game.
Oh, clearly. Next pitch catches the inside corner, and that will do us through 5. Rams on top, 7-1. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
And we welcome you back. We head to the top of the 6th. For the Rams, it'll be Reeves, Gately, and Jones. On top, 7-1. We're going to see some subs somewhere. Isn't that odd?
I just on the computer. We'll see some subs coming in as I show you that little trick there. Isn't that odd where they tell me what direction to go in certain places?
Yeah. That does make sense.
It does.
Try to see which trick exactly they showed you. Try to see how far south that is that you're going.
Well,
you going Blacktop to Sessor? There, or you going Veterans? What's that send you?
No, this goes down here.
I realize that. Yeah. Where are you getting? Where does it have you getting on the interstate? Would be the best question.
Yeah,
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah, probably at the exit that we're normally used to getting on there.
Oh, okay. Because I could tell that send you down the Blacktop first and over. Interesting. First pitch to Reeves will be a ground ball to short, picked up by Carter. He'll fire across the diamond inside. Oops. Yeah, as we do have a new second baseman.
Now batting number 5, Josh.
It's Logan Will. So Ross slides over to first base. Gately stands in, 1 out, nobody aboard here in the 6th. Rams up 7-1. Pitch on the way. Ooh, just misses outside from Boyd, and it's 1-0 to Gately to get a start. Get him started.
Same difference.
Yeah. That's thought. Yeah. Comes the next one. Ground ball to short. Second verse, same as the first. Picked up, fired across in time, 6-3.
Refrain, correct?
You bet. 7-1, Rams on top again. They scored 6. Back in the 5th. Now here in the 6th, struggling to score as Jones will stand in. 2 outs and the base is empty against a lefty. He was successful as last time, 2 RBI triple. This time he'll fist one, first base side. That'll sneak through for a base hit for Zach. Sound like it broke the bat.
That's too bad. 7th hit on the day for the Rams.
That'll bring up LT, 2 outs, the runner aboard. It's Jones. Got a 2-out single. Checking things out. Getting us ready for our final scoreboard update. Whoa! How about that? Check swing, foul over the third base dugout. Nothing in one here for Thomas. Look at that. Yeah. As we're reading some links we found on various people we follow on Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, follow us at 94 Sports. You can like us on Facebook as well. WMIX Sports. Runners going. Here comes a high fastball that time. Throw down to second. Looks like it is on the mark. It is. Caught stealing is Jones to end the inning. We're through 5.5. Still 7-1 Mount Vernon. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Are you looking for an automobile that is capable of 40 miles per gallon of gas? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We have 3 choices in the Ford car lineup that will achieve 40-plus miles per gallon. For a start, come in and see our 2012 Ford Fiesta that proves that spirited driving doesn't have to drain your pocketbook. Also, you may try the 2012 Ford Focus, which has a 40-mile-per-gallon highway fuel economy rating. Or, last but not least, come in and test drive and see our 2012 Ford Fusion Hybrid that boosts fuel economy to 41 miles per gallon in city driving. That is a lot of errands. If you want the Fiesta, Focus, or Fusion Hybrid, any of the 3 will save you big dollars no matter what the price at the gas pump is. Come see these at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rest.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back. Rams Baseball, WMIX, as we had 2. The bottom half of inning number 6, it'll be Colton Carter, Nick Fry, Kyle Mitchell, barring any changes in the lineup here for the Wildcats. As over the next couple innings, they need to come up with 6 runs. It is Czerwinski alongside. I'm Chris Hugo here on WMIX, MyWeathersRadio.com. Reese Barnfield back to the studio.
Picking the base out at second. Looked like got a little too much dirt in the hole where the base cures. They had to spoon out. Remember some of that excess dirt. Dry in Southern Illinois right now.
Of course, we're now on the bottom of the 7th on the softball.
It's dry.
Lady Rams last check. We're up 3-0. There we go. We're ready to get started with baseball action now, as standing in will be Colton Carter to lead off.
Now batting, number 2, Colton Carter.
Marion is still batting in the bottom half of the 7th. Interesting. Heard a couple of the claps. First pitch on the way to Carter from Ellis, and that'll be looped to center. Shading towards right now to make the grab. Isn't landed, Thomas.
You can tell when that game will be over and everybody's done. A lot of the youngsters will check, circle over here and see what's going on.
Yep.
Now batting, number 33.
7-1 ball game here in the bottom half of the 6th. 1 out, nobody on for Will. Logan Will took over at second base. Waiting for his first appearance of the day. It'll come against Tyler Ellis. Back out for another inning here. Fires a 1-0 pitch. Just missed outside. Uh-oh.
Don't sound good.
Not if you enjoy Lady Rams softball. If you enjoy Wildcats baseball, this may not be good. Sound like it was hit to center. It was. There's Magneto out there in center. Landon Thomas. He'll make the grab 2 away. Something about that kid. I don't even know what it is.
He just goes out there and plays.
Number 16, Mitchell.
Mitchell, the catcher, will stand in 0 for 2 today. Base is empty, 2 gone, bottom of the 6th. Rams hanging on 7-1 here on the road, looking for win number 7 in the conference, 20 overall. First pitch is low and inside, but it catches a corner of some sort, 0-1.
Supper time, strike zone as we get to the 6 o'clock hour.
0-1. It's going to be a ground ball to first, picked up by Metter. Easiest pie. He'll step on the bag. 1, 2, 3 go the Cats here in the 6th. 7-1 Rams. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want to a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
Welcome back to Marion as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Mount Vernon leads Marion 7-1. Here at Marion in South 7 games, the Rams try to go for their 20th win of the season. Hey, what'd I miss? Nothing. I just introed back in. Good job. That's why you're here. Hey, Lady Rams just won 5. Wait. What? Forgot it. Hold on. You need to go back? All right. Landon Thomas will lead off here in the top of the 7th inning. 1 for 3 today. RBI single in the 5th. Struck out looking in the 1st, grounded the 2nd and the 3rd. First pitch on the way is high for ball 1. Rams looking to go for their 20th win of the year. I'm going to guess a 1-0 count on Landon Thomas as he took one inside. Am I right? Yep. So Thomas gets us started here in the 7th. Lady Rams win 5-1 in an hour and a half on the other diamond. So Lady Rams are now 6-1 in the South 7 Conference, tied with Centralia. For right now, anyway. As the 2-0 will be fouled off with third base dugout for Thomas. It'll be 2 balls and a strike. 7-1 is your score here as we are in the top half of the 7th inning. Boyd out on the mound for the Wildcats. A 2-1 count on Landon Thomas. He was up at the plate back in the 6th when Jones was caught out stealing. Now a ground ball off to second base. Had some issues with it, but able to hang on and make the grab in 4-3 over retire Landon Thomas. Second base, keep the ball in front of you, put it, don't let it around you. Hit it off his chest, dropped it straight down, was able to make the play. The Lady Rams win 5-1. Last check, Centralia was trailing Altoff 7-0. That was on baseball, in baseball even. Saunders will stand in with 1 away, takes the first pitch high, 1-0. Scoreboard updates today and every day presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony at Mount Vernon. He's on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Make it 2-0 to Saunders. Good eye there. Looked it in the dirt low. Hugo's on the way. That'll be fouled back. Look out. 2-1 count. Zane Saunders. Base is empty. 1 out here. Top half of the 7th inning. Rams trying to. That doesn't matter at this point. Control game. There goes that philosophy. Looks all messed up from scribbling and batting around as this will be hit in the left field. Charging his left fielder. Will make the grab. 2 away. Miles for concession standard. You and me both. Part of the dinner plate strike zone. Dinner plate broadcast. 2 outs, top 7, bases empty for Garrett. He's had a pretty auspicious day. Walked a couple of times and scored. Here comes. This is high, 1-0. Yeah. Comes the next one inside, low to Garrett. Heading the count now, 2 balls, no strikes. Rams baseball, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Their online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, safe. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. The next one inside looks like it caught the corner. It's going to be 2-1. Flagpole out there in center reminds me of Tiger Stadium, the old Tiger Stadium. That flagpole they had out there. I got you. Garrett will get a piece of one, sends it towards third. Looks like a foul ball. I lost track of it. That is not my vantage point. Oh, my counseling services will be haywire tonight. Good. Struggle up north in Franklin County. Wondered why things had died off there a little bit on Twitter. Who knows? Here comes the next one on the way, lined right back up the middle. Boyd was able to get out of the way. All he could do is duck as FCA's hit from Mount Vernon, and Grant Gary gets his first of the day. 2 out single to bring up Colin Young here in the 7th. Rams up 7-1.
The Bean Insurance post-game show coming up after this one. Bean Insurance is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Of course, Bean Insurance has multiple top insurance companies from which to choose with great rates for your family. Call Bean Insurance 244-BEAN. That number is 244-BEAN. Colin will stand in with the runner on first. Czerwinski with 2 outs. Ground ball, third base side. It's foul. 0-1.
Oh, Coach Holloway with the play, wanted to show his arm off. We'll try back into the box and give signal. Probably not much happening right now. It's 6 rounds.
Just trying to get out of here. Get out of here healthy. Here comes. It's going to come inside. Counts 1-1 to Colin Young. Top 7. 2 outs. The runner on first base here for the Rams up 7-1. Marion will have their last chance in the bottom half of the inning. Should be 3, 4, and 5.
After disappointing results in last...
Next one, that's going to be a ground ball. Third base side. It'll scoot through it, it seems. First and second go your runners.
Nice hit over there. Nice swing by Colin Young. Everybody's getting good looks and good swings today.
So we'll have that Community First Bank of the Heartland player of the game coming up in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Metter stands in 2-on, 2 out here, top 7, 7-1 ball game. Rams looking for win number 20 on the year. They're back in action on Monday against Murfreesboro at home.
Next, we got back-to-back Williamson County, and next week we'll have back-to-back Jackson County.
Followed by Cahokia.
Yep, Clinton County.
How do you do? 2-on, 2 out here for the Rams as Boyd looks in. Metter will take it in the dirt.
I haven't got to I know the first week's games next week. Haven't got to the other one.
Harrisburg.
I saw your email. Oh, yeah, Harrisburg.
Yeah, it's basically
about 13 corridor runs out of 4 nights.
Pretty well the same thing I sent a while back. Here comes the next one, as this is going to be set foul. First base side, scoops out of play. Two and one.
Cody Twitterverse pick up. Yeah.
2-1's on the way, misses high outside, 3 balls and a strike now to Metter.
Yak has been removed. Another home run at Benton, but no mention of Yak.
Well, tell them to stop using it.
Benton is now leading Johnson City 10-5 at the end of 6.
Wow. As Metter will get a piece of one, send it towards center, retreating to center fielder. He'll make the grab. We're through 6.5, 7-1 Rams. This is Mount Vernon Baseball on WMIX.
Berkman hits a fly ball deep, left center field, way back toward the pin. It's a goner!
Man, John, I love it when you call a home run. When I hear that, I know my birds are starting to roll.
Thanks, Mike. With Holiday, Freeze, and Berkman back, the ball is going to fly.
Well, get those pipes ready, big boy.
As the Cardinals go for 12 in 12, listen all season long. It's Cardinal Baseball on today's Hot Country, 50,000-watt WMIX FM.
Listen to these Cardinal fans up here, man.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa's check card and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button, and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Last chance for the Wildcats as we head to the home half of the 7th inning. Rams on top 7-1, looking for win number 20 on the year. Tyler Ellis looking for the complete game here today. Should be Hancock, Ream, and Dixon here for the Wildcats to get us started, barring any lineup changes. First pitch is on the way, looks low. Looks like it was in the dirt. It's going to be 1-0. Have that Bean Insurance post-game show and Heartland County post-game stats coming up after this one. Rams trying to stay undefeated in the South 7 Conference. Hancock will get a piece of this, send it into left field for a base hit. Just like that, Marion gets a base run.
Third hit of the game. Off the hands, buffled it out there enough.
Brings up Ream, had an RBI single back in the fourth.
Scary proposition when you get in that Waterloo Regional. Mount Vernon could have a lot of wins. May not win it because of the competition in it.
It's true. First pitch on the way to Ream, catches the inside corner, falls behind 0-1, has a runner on first, nobody out, bottom of the seventh inning. Of course, that Waterloo Regional has Waterloo, Mascoutah, Marion, Carbondale, and Mount Vernon. Triad, Highland, Centralia. Wait. I had it memorized, now I don't. I just know that we don't see any of those teams.
IHSA is still working. Girls soccer seeds are posted.
We'll eventually get to 1A and 2A baseball, softball before you know it. So 1-2 here to Ream, runner on first base, nobody out, bottom of the seventh. Rams can use double play ball here. Here it comes inside, 1-2. Back on the air tomorrow, Lady Rams softball at home against Mount Carmel. Yeah. Lady Aces come down. 4:15 to pregame. Here comes the pitch on the way. Went outside that time. Wasted a couple, and it's 2-2. Ream is 1 for 2 coming into this at bat. RBI single again back in the fourth. Ground out to short back in the second. 2-2 count. Nobody gone. A runner aboard. Swung on a miss. Big strikeout.
Mr. Ellis turned into an outstanding pitcher here in 2012. Nice to have that in the arsenal as your second or third, depending.
That's his fifth strikeout of the day. Runner aboard, one gone now. The Wildcats certainly hope to avoid the double play here. Like a strike outside corner for Dixon. Throw behind the runner at first, and it's 0-1. Wow, they got that over in a hurry in Delta. Good grief. There's a lot of offense. This is going to be ripped the other way into right field for a base hit. A one-out base hit puts runners on first and second here for the Wildcats. Meanwhile, this one's gone 7, not had a lot of offense. It's taken forever.
It's not going quietly here. A couple of singles.
Batter is number 15.
Exchanges are paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts awaited to Bean Insurance Agency. You won't know how much you can save until you give them a call. Bean Insurance, 242-6017. That's 242-6017. Or the always reliable, always memorable 244-BEAN. First and second, one out here for the Wildcats, trailing 7-1, bottom of the seventh. Pitch on the way is in the dirt to Jacob Ross, 1-0.
Bogs down a little bit. Ellis is laboring a little bit back here. Giving up a couple of singles here in the seventh. Marion paddling back in.
We wait the 1-0 from Ellis out of the stretch, and here it comes. That'll be a ground ball to second. Will it do it? Williams is going to try. He'll go for short. Everybody's safe. It pulled. Oh! Jones was pulled off the bag, but also coming off the bag was the runner, so the Rams will at least get a force out of it. Well, not a force out, but an out of second.
4-6 fielder's choice, and Matthew Williams goes from an error to bases loaded, one out to no error, and first and third and 2 out. Runner over slid the bag.
Amazing how that works.
You don't see that very often, especially on the dirt surface, but slid over. But a great job there, though, by Jones to keep that tag on him the whole time. A lot of times it's a swipe tag and they walk away.
Of course, 2 outs and runners at the corners as Boyd will bat, trying to help out his previous counterparts. Cost. He, of course, came on in relief for Waldrop. And he'll take a first pitch strike right across the plate. 0-1 here. 2 outs, 2 aboard. Bottom of the seventh. The Rams trying for a 7-1 victory here on the road at the Christian Complex. Ellis readies. Now will fire. High that time, and it's 1-1. The first Bank of the Heartland player of the game will come in the Bean Insurance postgame show after this. A couple of contenders today. One really big contender. Here comes outside low. It'll be 2-1. Just trying to paint the black on the plate there on the outside corner. Just got a little low. coming. 2-1's low. It's 3-1.
Gotta be careful here. Ellis, laboring trying to get through this. 3-1 count. Gotta be careful here. Don't want to give anything up too big.
3-1 pitch will be en route here from Tyler Ellis. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, bottom 7. This is going to be poked towards the right. On the run to make the grab and settling down to make it is Gately, and that'll do it. The Rams win this one 7-1. 20-5 on the year, 7-0 in the South 7. We'll tell you all about the Bean Insurance postgame show. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere, allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help fast. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Chrysler dealer at King City Chrysler Center in Mount Vernon. Just when you think incentives on new vehicles cannot get better, guess what? They do. Right now, receive 0% for up to 84 months, plus $3,000 cash back on the all-new 2012 Chrysler 200 sedan. Or receive 0% up to 84 months plus $3,500 cash back on 2012 Dodge Ram 1500 full-size pickups. And last but not least, minivan owners, you are included also. On 2012 Chrysler and Dodge minivans, receive financing at 0% for up to 84 months plus cash back incentives up to $2,750. What a buyer's market. You get both 0% for up to 84 months plus the cash incentive. Wow. Come see us today at King City Chrysler Center at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where you can count on us.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to the Crisp Complex here in Marion, just southwest of the Marion High School. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Here for the Bean Insurance postgame show. Rams win a big one over the Marion Wildcats today, 7-1, not only for bragging rights in the South 7 Conference, but important in terms of seeding going into that Waterloo Regional. Seeds will be decided next week, of course.
Oh, yeah. Big win, important win, and you got to get that done when you can, that's for sure. Get wins anytime. 20 wins, that's a big milestone in high school baseball season.
You bet it is. Of course, this is your Bean Insurance postgame show. Independent agencies keep the customer in mind. Bean Insurance has relationships with dozens of insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price with the right service regardless of your personal history. Call Bean Insurance or stop by for the right coverage with a personal touch. Of course, the Rams win 7-1 here today. The Lady Rams win 5-1. Lady Rams are now 16-5 overall. They are 6-1 in the South 7 Conference. Rams are now 20-5 overall. And they remain perfect in South 7 Conference play with a 7-0 mark. Of course, check out our Heartland County postgame stats here in just a moment. You can check out all the info on Twitter at 94Sports as well as Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We'll get all that done in just a moment to get you those stats certified by Heartland Accounting. Of course, you can get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert.
Are you ready?
I'm ready if you're ready. If I'm ready. And I'm ready.
Mount Vernon, 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors. Nice clean day in the field. 4 left on base. Marion 1 of 4. Run, 4 hits, 2 errors. 3 left on base. Tyler Ellis goes the distance, complete game. Trey Waldrop takes the loss for Marion in a game that takes 1 hour and 42 minutes here in Marion. As Mount Vernon gets their 20th win of the season, winning here in Marion 7-1.
Not a bad effort here today. Of course, those were your Heartland Accounting post-game stats. We have plenty more Bean Insurance post-game show to come. We'll take a quick break, come back to our Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game, along with our final thoughts and a rundown of our schedule coming up. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams baseball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we, of course, welcome you back to Rams Baseball. It is your Bean Insurance post-game show as we continue on. Rams win this one 7-1 over the Marion Wildcats on the road. As you heard in your Heartland Accounting post-game stats, it only took 1 hour and 42 for Tyler Ellis to pitch a complete game. And almost a shutout, but a wild pitch allowed a runner to get to second base, who was later brought home with a single, and that became the lone run for the Wildcats. It was a tying run at the time back in the fourth, and Tyler Ellis ended up able to shut the Wildcats down the rest of the way as he actually finished with an impressive outing, getting that complete game of scattering a handful of hits, but 5 strikeouts as well. And I know we didn't discuss it, but I think Tyler Ellis is our Community First Bank of the Heartland.
It has to be. I mean, that's a gutsy effort. That's 2 straight conference games where he has done some things very nicely out on the bump, and I got to credit him. He has really gotten tough and gotten stronger out there on the mound. And again, another solid source for Mount Vernon not only get starting pitching, but relief pitching as well.
There's no doubt about that. Of course, is Ellis. And I don't have his personal mark on me or two on me. Bob Carpenter, you're good for so much, but it's not good for some others. Yeah, it is what it is. Tyler Ellis, meanwhile, gets the win. Your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Great traditions aren't given, they're earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in at Community First Bank of the Heartland. Proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams. A great tradition. You look up and down that lineup, though, in the fifth inning, and certainly a lot of guys are going to win the award, but Tyler Ellis wins it today for the Mount Vernon Rams. Any final thoughts?
Good win, 20 wins, good marker. Another add to your resume to try to get a high seed in the regional and move on down the road, get a few days off to work on some things, rest up the bumps and bruises, and then get ready to play Murfreesboro on Monday.
Of course, we'll take some time off and play some words with friends and take some power naps and come back at it tomorrow. 4:15 is your pregame. Lady Rams softball makes its return to the radio as they host the Mount Carmel Lady Aces. The Lady Rams, of course, as we told you, got a big win over Marion today as well. They are also still threatening for the South 7 Conference crown. This will do it for us today, of course. You can find our scoreboard on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. And we'll post some scores on Twitter as well, at 94 Sports. That'll do it for us for now. For Danny Czerwinski, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting, on behalf of all of our sponsors, and especially Reese Barfield, can't forget him back in the studio. Jesse Clark spent some time there as well. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.